Buenos dias. So today we are going to be on our 4th working day at the KOA place, and our goal is to show you guys this new pump that we're getting put in, and for our well, yes. And
one of the wells. I've
seen some, one of 2 wells, and I've seen some videos, but I'm curious to see what is going to come out of our well.
Supposedly it's really deep too. So.
Yeah, like 600 feet, the guy guesses.
Estimate.
So we'll see, and we'll see what the water quality is. And I just want to pick his brain, like always, to learn as much as we can. And while we're up there, we're also going to probably try to disconnect our 220-gallon water heaters. I think there was originally 3 of them, but we're going to get those disconnected so that we can cap our lines off, so better prepare us when we go to flush our chlorine through our whole system and not have to worry about it going through the water heater, since we're going to get a smaller one anyways. That's on our agenda, so we're going to get after it right now. We're here. Oh, geez.
Avoiding potholes.
Sorry, I'm not the driver.
Do you want me to go down to
go down to the pump where they are so we can see it. Pump guys be right down here. Alright, so they're here getting going. They got some nice equipment. They got the 6.4 Hemi over there, and they got a nice 5500 diesel Dodge over here. This is like a newer truck. This is very nice. We found out our well is actually PVC and the downpipe is PVC, so they don't have to change it from galvanized.
It can't be too deep because it's only number 10 wire.
Oh.
If I was to guess, probably 400 feet. I'm guessing.
Unless they...
That sounds deep to me.
Yeah, well, it is.
Yeah.
Hey,
so that should definitely help our water pressure then, right? If you're already seeing our water level high.
Well,
for the column.
Honestly, that don't really mean that much.
Yeah.
It just tells you, like let's say it's a lower producing well.
Yeah.
We'll use that for example, and the well's 400 feet deep. Well, you have all that storage in the well itself, so that makes that part is good.
Yeah.
But it still doesn't mean that it produces water.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the only thing about this, because you don't know.
Yeah.
You didn't have nothing on it. And the pump didn't work, so
don't scare us. So they're threaded couplers?
You got the 120.
Yeah. So out here the common things to see is iron and anything else, like
iron, and sometimes the pH can be off, or eat out your copper pipes.
Oh, okay.
Like if you ever see a blue staining inside the house,
okay,
that's what it is. pH is off.
Oh, okay.
And you have to put a filter in there.
But no weird smells at this well?
I don't smell it right now, no.
Okay, good.
Yeah, sometimes you can get freaking rotten egg smell.
Yeah.
Nasty.
Yeah. And they're all pretty much standard this diameter pipe?
No, sometimes, I mean, I brought this in a quarter.
Oh, nice.
I knew it was freaking 1 inch, but I pretty much always keep 1.25 inch on hand. I got some 1 inch, but
Yeah.
most of it we use 1.25 inch.
Gotcha.
That's the payment maker. We call that the payment maker.
This is the payment maker. And then I'm assuming that brass coupler right there, is that the check valve?
Check valve, yeah.
So it's always, all right.
Here.
Did not see that.
Uh-oh. Is that a piece of that 4 inch you think maybe?
He said they just replaced it not too long ago?
Well, yeah, he's like, man, they must have not used it, which is why it seized or whatever.
01 is what I think I got in the serial date code.
Yeah, so they didn't replace it. 'Cause
Or if he means 20 years. That,
yeah, 19, yeah.
He must be
That's
older.
just a little ago.
Yeah.
A little ago.
Oh yeah, just replaced.
Can't see the forge at all.
See water.
Okay, well, we'll find out.
It's not. It's all the way down there.
Huh?
It was one sleeve.
So there's the old pump, 1.5 horses. But Dennis brought us a 20 horsepower pump that's turbocharged. Pulling it out right now.
What are they checking?
The depth thing. You're checking the depth, Dennis, on the.
We wanted to see if we hit anything going in there.
Oh.
We didn't hit nothing. That's a good sign.
Okay.
Although this the pump is bigger.
Yeah.
We went down there, not as big, but we didn't hit nothing.
Yeah. Oh, it's a fancy device.
Yeah.
That stuff sticks when it's wet.
Yeah.
Yeah. I always wanted to buy this special. I never used it.
10 mil. 10
Yeah.
mil tape, but it's real good tape.
Yeah.
They all set up for you right here.
Okay.
If you move it, then do you want me to tape the pipe together or something, or do you want me to loose it?
You know what? Yeah, actually taping them together would be cool. I'll give you a hand. We had to stop filming the pump thing. Well, we didn't have to, but we were focused on the severity of the situation, which was the pump couldn't go all the way down, which sucks. It went down probably 65% of the way down, about 220 feet when our well was 380 feet, because we think that the inner sleeve broke. You have an outer sleeve that's 6 inch diameter that goes all the way down and protects debris from caving in the well, and then they put another 4 inch sleeve that the tube goes in for your pump to pump up its little tube. So there's a 6 inch, a 4 inch, and then you have the pump connected to, in our case, a 1 inch. So there's 3 pipes. They dropped it down, and they think that 4 inch inner sleeve hit the bottom, cracked, because they saw a little piece come up on the pump, and that prevented the pump from going the rest of the way down. So luckily though, our static water level was really, really high, like almost to the top of the well. And so we're hoping we have enough water to sustain us for a while. And it is our second pump, which is good. So at this point, we stuck it back in, and we're just going to use it until it can't get water. And at that point, then we'll decide to you could pull the pump and then drill out that inner sleeve or tube, the 4-inch tube, and then put a new one in, and then drop your pump all the way back down. But we're gonna wait when we really need to, because like I said, we have a tank up on the mountain and we have another pump, and so now we need to find out what breaker controls power to go to that well, and so we could turn it on. So we haven't even tested it yet because they didn't bring a generator, because we told them we thought we had power but we don't. So that'll be left up to us, but we like doing extra work, right, Tara?
But first,
Yeah, what?
coffee.
Oh yeah, coffee. So we took a break. It's about 4 o'clock. It's still getting dark early, and we're gonna get coffee. So, and we're looking at our Frankenstein, which we thought was gonna power our pump. It didn't. I think they took out a breaker inside one of those bad boys. But more to discover right now. So we'll keep you updated. We did determine that one of the switches on our switchgear monster here controlled that lower pump. So we labeled it lower well. It actually controlled the campsite power, which you'll see here in a second, and they tapped the campsite power at this box and ran it over. So we have 220 going to all these camp boxes, and they had a 110 plug. I pulled off the faceplate. You'll see they ran the wrong white Romex to the pump over there. But that's the power that feeds all the components in here. It's all up to date. They have the overload protection device, so if the well runs dry, it'll trigger it to shut off so you don't blow up your pump. And then there's, that's the cutoff switch, and then there's a timer, and we still have to figure out how the timer works, because it should be on a sensor switch, so when the tank's full it cuts off. I don't know how they must have known their usage to be able to set it on a timer or something. But that's a little hose bib running off the main line with a check valve, and then this goes directly from the pump so we can test it. But we figured it out, and now we need to continue learning more. Sorry again, guys and gals, we didn't get to removing the huge water heaters, but we'll definitely do that in the next video. We weren't planning for this well mishaps, but I really am fascinated about these well pumps. We'll be talking about them more. But on that subject, if you guys have an idea of how to remove that 4-inch inner sleeve I was talking about, please let me know in the comments. I'm thinking of a contraption to build to pull them out, because I think it'd be better to pull them out than to drill them out. So let me know what you think. And as always, thank you again for your viewership. It helps our channel support veterans, trails, and charities each quarter. So thanks again. Stick around. See you next one.
You see in there?
Looks deep.